In this tutorial of SAP SportsONE, you will learn how to create an entry in the SAP SportsONE system for the injury catalog. First of all, you may download the app Player Fitness for the iPad on the Apple App Store. So click on App Store and search for Player Fitness. Download the app. And after the app is downloaded, you also need to assign the server name of your SAP SportsONE system. This is pretty simple to find, as it is starting after the term before the dot of ondemand.cloud.hana. So if you start SportsONE in the app Player Fitness, you have now the server connection and the system takes you directly where you need to enter the server name. In this case, our server name is starting with the qualifiers XS SDC 03 CSA demo. You don't need to add the full qualified URL. After you enter the server name, you can now start the SportsONE system again, or actually the app, and launch the app Player Fitness. Now you enter your username and the same password as you have on the system. Next, you will find all the teams which are assigned to your user account and for which you are available to maintain medical incidents, injuries or illnesses. In this case, I select the first team. I get an overview of all available and injured players. Now I can select one of the players where I want to create the incident. For this player, I want to create the nasal bone fracture. The nasal bone fracture has been created in the catalog in the tutorial before. Now you can select on Vorverletzung wählen and you just have to scroll and find the corresponding value. However, you may recognize that the app is configured in German language. This depends on the situation, as my iPad has been configured in German. If your iPad has a different language setting, you should see the content in your corresponding language. If for any reasons you would see also the menu in English and all the labels in English, then your preferred language hasn't been maintained and the app shows in the default language as English. Also, as you learned in the tutorial before, you see the structure of the injury catalog. And I'm looking now for the nasal bone fracture, which is an English terminology related to the head, so EN/head/nose/nasal bone fracture. Selected, now I can add an additional diagnosis, which could be how the injury occurred. I can also, by pressing on the picture and the symbol, position the injury where it occurred, write the terminology, and also decide on additional activities. For example, if it is the location of the injury, or if it is an injury which I would assign as a working injury. This has an impact also on the situation that maybe your health insurance will pay for the salary in case the player is not available. You may also enter a date where you expect the player will have recovered completely, and you also may check the radio buttons for notify coach and notify physician. This is helpful that they will get in the Team One app right away a notification. Also select the date how long the player is not participating in the training. I guess in this case for 1 week he will not be available. After that you can save the injury and a new entry has been created for this player, which is available all over the system. And also in the player availability view you recognize that a new injury for Gregor has been created. Thanks for watching.